let's discuss a concrete noun. When we say concrete noun, name of anything that can be seen or touched or otherwise perceived by the senses. So when we say concrete noun, lahat daw po ng mga bagay na nahahawakan, nakikita, naaamoy, or nararamdaman, those are concrete nouns. Or in English, these are the tangible objects. Lahat ng nahahawakan. Say for example, flower. We can smell a flower. If mabaho or mabango ang flower, we can distinguish because of its smell or through the use of our sense of smelling. The next one will be the table. We can touch the table. Table is a tangible object. Therefore, it is a concrete noun. A cloud and wind. Although we can touch the wind, but we can see it. We can see that the cloud is color white, and we can, although wind cannot be seen by our eyes, but wind can be felt by us. So malalaman natin if malakas ang hangin, mahina ang hangin, mainit ang hangin, because of the sense of touch or feeling that we have. The next one will be the abstract noun. When we say abstract noun, this is the exact opposite of concrete noun. If concrete noun has something to do with the use of our five senses, abstract noun has something to do with the name of an idea, quality, or condition. So abstract noun are intangible objects. Ito po yung mga nouns or pangalan bagay na hindi natin nahahawakan. Pero alam natin na nag-e-exist. Walang physical reality, but we know that specific concepts, that specific idea is existing. So for example, democracy. We cannot see democracy, hindi natin makikita ang democracy, hindi natin mahahawakan ang democracy, but we know it exists. Therefore, that is an abstract noun. Another one, wisdom. Say for example, we cannot attach the wisdom, we cannot measure the wisdom, but we know it exists. So that is the difference between concrete and abstract noun. The next one will be verbal noun. So verbal noun derived from verb and it ends in ing. So do not be confused with the verbal noun. So most of us, when we say verbal noun, verbs means an action. But verbal noun do not have properties of a verb. It do not have it. It has no action. Say for example, a good building and a fine drawing. So in our example, makikita natin na ang ating verbal noun ay itong building followed by the adjective. Good is an adjective. Fine is an adjective. So I use this example para ipakita na ang verbal noun, it modifies adjective. But it doesn't modify verb, adverb, and so on and so forth. Verbal noun can modify an adjective. So mostly a verbal noun is written after the adjective. Say for example, a good building. Good is an adjective. Building is a noun. So our adjective good is describing the building, which is the verbal noun. Next one. Okay, now let's differentiate. What is the difference between verbal noun and gerund? So we all know that gerund are the verbs that ends with ing, and verbal noun also ends with ing. So paano malalaman if the given word is in verbal noun and not a gerund? So say for example, we have two sets of example. The first one will be the ceremonial cutting of the cake has started. The second one will be cutting the cake carefully is the key. So the first example, this is an example of verbal noun. We can see that cutting is a verbal noun here, but cutting in the second example acts as a gerund. Why? Because cutting here does not modify article the and adverb and adjective ceremonial. While because of the preposition of, we link cutting through the use of the preposition of to the cake. So therefore, cutting is linked to the cake. While our second example is a gerund. Why? Because cutting here is being modified by the adverb carefully. So therefore, please do take note that verbal nouns will does not modified by an article or by a verb or by another adverb, but gerund a gerund word will be modified or is being modified by an adverb. Next one. Next one will be the collective noun. When we say collective noun, these are the name applied to a group. Say, for example, collective noun in English, in American English grammar, collective noun will always have a singular verb. Why? Although this is many, but it will act as a one. Say, for example, audience. It composed of different person, but it will act as a one. For example, family. Family is a collective noun, but it acts as a group. You can say that a father is a family because a family is composed of a father, a mother, and their children. So if one of those are removed, therefore those are not considered as a family. So when we say collective noun, these are the group of person. The next one will be the compound noun. When we say compound noun, it consists of two or more words, but we have three ways on how we will form a compound noun. The first one will be the open words, which is two different words combined together. The next one will be the closed words, such as notebook. Notebook is two different words combined together but walang space or walang space sa gitna nila. While the other one will be the hyphenated words, mostly vice governor. Different words combined together through the use of hyphens. I have here an example of compound noun. Okay. Again, sabi ko kanina, when we say compound noun, dalawang pangalan na magkaiba ang kahulugan pero pinagsama. At kapag pinagsama, yung bagong nabuong word nagkakaroon ng ibang meaning. Say, for example, I want to eat a hot dog when we go to the county fair. So hot dog is two different words combined together. While the second one is the hot dog was grateful to find a shady spot for a nap. So in our first example, hot dog will serve or act as a noun. Although it is combined by two different words, which is the hat, adjective, and dog, noun. But when it is combined together, kapag pinagsama, we can have now a noun, which is hot dog. So when we say hot dog here, we are pertaining to the sausage na pwede nating ipalaman sa tinapay. So that is the meaning of the hot dog in our first given example. But the hot dog here, so hot dog is a noun, a type of sausage typically eaten on a bun. While the hot dog here is hot will be the adjective and noun will be the dog. It means that an overheated, panting canine. Although we have the same structure of the words, but it has different meaning. That is the use of compound noun.